What is the Clout route about today, Kevin? I'm trying to think of some catchphrases that they're on the
What up, champs? Yeah. Thought we were out. We can't take a vacation, can we, Danny? They won't let us do it.
We can't do it. I mean, can you imagine us coming back in 2 more weeks and talking about Dr. Disrespect?
Old news, dude. We get kicked out. We get mass flagging probably and unsubbing of biblical proportions, dude.
I mean,
that's old news.
Honestly, at that point, he might be like, gearing up for court or something, or maybe they put him in jail at that point already.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you think he's gonna pull a Ricada and start doing streams where he's like, hey there, champs. Anybody who says I'm going to jail is a savage and an idiot.
I think they should hang out. Ricada should be Disrespect's lawyer for all this, is what I think. Ooh. Or Nikki Rachita if he really wants somebody, that's down on their luck. But
dude, they should live stream with Fousey. I hear Fousey's back in the game, but by the time this comes out, he may already be banned again.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
That's what I meant. So the doc. We're here about the doc, Dr. Disrespect. Fitting in right here with the other characters, lolcows, goblins, and ghouls that we talk about on True Detractor, our lovely series. It's interesting to follow up the Boglum with this guy because, like, he's wholesome and, kind of gross, but fun. And Disrespect is offensive. And dare I say, I did 2 shorts about Dr. Disrespect, and
too short.
The commenters are saying misinformation and fake news and not the doc. Well, guess what, folks? Seems like he's at least allegedly, almost officially, allegedly. Maybe almost there, probably there, definitely there. Pedophile PDF file, oof. whatever you want to call him. The people, they want the proof. Well, Doc said it himself, talking inappropriately to a underage girl in Twitch Whispers. People, he said it, and we'll get there. Okay. Kevin, what do you think about the disrespect from Dr. Disrespect right at the top here?
I think it never ceases to amaze me how many people find it so difficult to simply not talk to minors on the internet. Danny, maybe it's all those hours watching TCAP in the living room with a bowl of microwaved popcorn. Y'all know how much I love TCAP. Shouts out to members. TCAP Bingo, episode 3 coming soon. I just can't understand why there are so many people that have money, a job that seems very enjoyable, by all accounts, a good family. Why the hell are you talking to minors at all, dude? Like, just even at all. I don't understand. I don't get it. All these guys have these weird, spicy DMs out there. It makes no sense to me.
As we start to get into it further, it'll explain itself a little better because, you want to be like, why would he do it? Why would he do it? But it seems like, from everything that's come out and everything that we'll probably get into here, he's a repeat offender. This guy's one of those old sex pests, except I think, when it gets real bad, they'll kind of go for anything. You know what I mean? At least that's what it seems like to me when I see these cretins online. It's like he started maybe cheating on his wife with a fucking lady. And then, oh, well, he got away with that and that wasn't enough. So now he's cheating on his wife with, we see, this kind of person and an underage kind of person and that kind of, we'll see.
You doing a
we'll
Pokemon deal? Is that what you're getting at? Hey, champs, I got to catch them all here.
He's trying to catch them all. We'll get into it. Like I said,
infidelity speed run.
Here first, since this
the two-time infidelity champion. Back to back,
maybe more than 2 times,
back to back sex scandals.
The doc, okay. Since this episode will be kind of premiering in lieu of a TCAP bingo for us this month, in the spirit there, we've got a lovely clip. It'll kind of just feel like we're right at home with a regular old TCAP episode, except this time it's with the doctor and Mr. Hansen. Okay, so were you aware of this, Kevin?
Ooh, I have seen this one, Danny. Yes, I am very much looking forward to it.
I was gonna say, how could you have missed this one? I guess Kevin's not gonna miss a Chris Hansen clip here.
No, I can't afford his cameos. This is the best way I can enjoy them.
So here we go. Chris Hansen on the doc and his recent disrespect.
Hello, Doc. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators.
Great to meet you, Chris.
Have a seat with Chris Hansen.
He's promoing. Promo, baby. Bah, bah, bah.
I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there. I've been going through some of the transcripts of your online behavior, and I'm curious as
you've got him
so into Whisper.
Why you're so?
I love how old he is. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, like he doesn't even know what that is. He's like, why are you so into Whisper? It's like, do you know what you're actually talking about, Chris? Okay, it is weird that he was having these conversations with the underages on Whisper, because like, what the fuck is Whisper, right? But he says it like he knows exactly what Whisper is.
It wasn't on Whisper, Danny. It was on Twitch. Whisper was just a feature on Twitch.
Right. Like, yeah. Well, I think that's what they call it, though. There was a thing at one point that was Twitch Whispers or whatever. So it was kind of like, it was going to be a thing, but they were unsuccessful. Imagine that. With a thing called Whispers.
Well, it's just weird.
I think
the old meta
you are correct.
You don't poke a dude.
You don't poke a dude. I think you are correct. And like, that's what it started as, is like you do a /whisper at a certain, person on Twitch and you can send them like a DM. That's how it worked. And it evolved into the Twitch Whisper was like a program that they started. And then I think it just fizzled out there, probably because Doc was using it to talk to underages.
Yeah, who'd have thought somebody would use it to do that? You know what? I'm going to change my headline here to Dr. No DM soon. It's not hard, people. Just don't DM strangers. Didn't y'all have parents? Like at least one? Or like an Uncle Ben? Or a kind Aunt May? There was no one in your life at any point that said just don't talk to strangers. Everybody forgets. They think because it's online, just talking to strangers is cool now. Nah.
Maybe
No.
Maybe I'm even boomer too. It's like, it's funny to hear Chris say it so matter of factly, the Whispers, but yeah, I've never heard of Twitch Whispers before. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, Chris.
Maybe you should just put it out there for everyone to hype you up.
Oh.
But don't end up in one of my dark kitchens.
What the fuck?
Interrogation. Do you understand?
Oh. Thank God he said that last part.
So stay safe, stay healthy, and be careful on Whisper.
Say, Danny, I've been playing Layers of Fear, so when I heard Chris Hansen say, you don't want to end up in my dark kitchen, I was like, oh my God, no, not again. It's not even Sunday yet.
See, I still don't even get the Whisper thing, because he says it again there at the end like he knows something that I don't. It's like, what is Whisper, guys?
No,
I've heard enough people explain it now that it seems like it was a separate thing. But I don't even know. I do not know what Whisper is, and we are not here to get hung up on Whisper because guess what? I didn't look into the old Whisper chat. What happened to Whispers, guys? We'll never know. But that's not what we're here for, okay? Doc, we're here because Doc whispered to some children. It sounds even worse when you put it that way.
God, yeah. There's whoops.
And so this all came out kind of. We're going to navigate the story as it unfolded, and then we're gonna look at the funny aftermath because as grim as it is that Disrespect is inappropriately talking to minors in the DMs. I mean, hopefully there were no I guess you're a victim no matter what if an older man takes advantage of you like that, but hopefully there were no long-term negative side effects of Doc being in your whispers.
You call them victims, he called them champions, and he'd say, "Hey, champs, how you doing today?"
That's creepy. That's way too creepy.
Yeah.
Way too creepy for me. So we're gonna get through the navigate the story here a bit, and then get you to some of the funny memes that unfolded afterwards, as we do here on the Clout Route. Cody Connors is the one that actually tipped the story off. You'd think Disrespect got himself into some shit, but no, actually, Disrespect was just doing his thing, unsuspecting 3 or 4 or however many years later now it's been since people have talked even about this whole situation and his Twitch ban. He was just floating along doing his YouTube streams to a significantly smaller audience, I will say, until this happened. Okay.
Good boy.
Cody Connors at Evoli, he says he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whisper product. So see how he says it? Even what is going on with the whispers? Twitch Whispers product.
It was a behind closed doors kind of project, Danny. Even the administrators were only whispering about it.
He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read in plain text.
The powers that Bezos?
The powers that Bezos. Yeah, Bezos saw those fucking texts, Doc. But yeah, case closed, gang. That's what Cody Connors says, and you're like, okay. He didn't even really name drop Doc at first. People just assumed what it was.
He was tired of milking that to try to sell tickets to his band, huh?
Well, you're getting ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're getting ahead of yourself. No,
whoops.
It's perfect, actually, Kevin. Perfect, because that's exactly where I was going. Okay, that guy brings up the Doc news. Okay, he kind of stirs the pot, as they say, gets people talking about it on Twitter. But this guy has been dangling the forbidden fruit here.
Ooh, wait, that's inappropriate. That's a felony, I think.
He's been dangling that fruit for a while here, okay? The former Twitch employee who said Dr. Disrespect was caught sexting a minor had previously been using this information in an attempt to sell tickets to his show, okay? If you pull it up here, you've got Connor saying, listen, if all 3 dates sell out, I'll tell you why he got banned. Or this other one says, gamer friends, if you're on the East Coast, you should come and see one of these shows. Slasher, who is one of the other guys coming out with some of this Dr. Disrespect info, a former Twitch employee. Slasher's coming to the New York date. Blah, 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 blah. If that show sells out, I'll 100% explain why we banned him during that set.
Scum bag.
So let's say that first, okay? As much as we want to, do the crab dance on Dr. Disrespect and his career, let's not get it twisted that the guy that shots fired first is also a scumbag. So when this guy came out and started saying shit, I think more than usual, because you always have this politicized one side versus the other thing going on with anything that anybody talks about on Twitter. But I think because this guy was a scumbag, people were more ready to be like, who knows if Dr. Disrespect did anything bad? I want to see the facts. I want to see the truth. Fuck you, guy. Not willing to blame him. Then there were the other people that said, he said, like, what do you want? They're more than willing to pile on and say Dr. Disrespect was the trash, human being. So it was kind of like a back and forth where people were, as they do, polarized on Twitter about it. Did he actually do it? I need evidence. Well, why do you need evidence? He's clearly a chomo. Blah, 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 blah. It's just that the third back and forth. And Connor being a scumbag, being the one to release the information, kind of muddied the waters, as they say.
Yeah, it doesn't help, does it? Just kind of you wish it would have been anyone else, really. Because it's hard to trust that guy at this point. But Danny makes a valid point. It's Cat's kind of out of the bag at this rate.
Yeah, right. It's like, well, we'll see how it unfolds. Okay, you can make your judgments, because that's what everybody was saying in the shorts comments, which I love. I'd love to see people get all riled up. Where's the evidence? Show the evidence. Okay, it wasn't enough that Dr. Disrespect completely came out and said it himself. Okay. People were still, even after even the second short I made about it, when he had came out and said everything himself, detailed it, as far as he was gonna, still people want to come and say, well, let's wait and see. What else is going to happen? You want to see the actual messages between him and the minor? That's creepy.
Yeah, I just want to see exactly how predatory it is. Is it like is it some S tier, like lock him up, or is it maybe just like a light little C? Like just
did he just ask her for some tit pics? Because if that's it, I mean, come on.
What if it's just some light grooming, bro? He's just, what if he's just being like Drake and just texting that 12-year-old about boys? It's not a big deal. It's just offering advice. What's the big deal here?
Yeah, what's the big deal, guys? Come on.
Who wouldn't want advice from a two-time champion?
So this two-time champion
of what? Who even remembers? But it happened.
Doc. Okay, Doc here couldn't resist responding. Okay, he thinks he's already said it all. I don't need to say anything else. Blah blah blah. It's all those kind of things on the stream. But when people started talking about the Doc on Twitter, the Doc had to chime in. Okay, Cody Connor said his thing. Case closed, gang. Jake Lucky, the Twitter reporter, okay, always on it. He says a former Twitch employee has come forward and stated the alleged reason for Dr. Disrespect's permanent Twitch ban being for sexting a minor. Damn. In the previous Twitch Whispers product. Okay, so again, Twitch Whispers product, whatever Twitch Whispers is. But Doc, he says, Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged, and they paid out the whole contract. Okay, you got Eric. Eric down here says it's cool, man. We've all been there.
Jakey. Come on. What are you doing, Jake? What are we doing here? This has all been settled. I said it in a tweet already. No wrongdoing was acknowledged. If that's not lawyer speak for I'm the most innocent person that has ever drawn breath, then I just don't understand the English language, Jake. I don't know. What are we talking about this? Because all we should be talking about is how I am the back-to-back, the two-time, okay?
Hey, like I said, we don't even know, dude. There might be more two-time, three-time, four-time.
I'm even better than Darkside Phil at Street Fighter. I almost said I'm better than Dr. Phil at Street Fighter.
I do have a question for you, though, Kev, because I've seen a lot of people getting hung up on this. Do you think it's weird that Twitch paid out his contract after terminating it by finding out, he's been inappropriate with minors.
Well, I wish we had your lawyer here with us today, Danny. Maybe he could talk us through this a little bit more. But with my limited knowledge on the subject, I would say that it may have been looked at as the cheaper option for Twitch. So theoretically, if you fire Dr. Disrespect while he has a contract, he can sue you for that money anyway. And then you're going to have to go to court and pay the court fees. And there's a chance that you might lose that case and still end up paying the money. So I don't know. That would be my thought.
Exactly. Like, I'm not a lawyer. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. As Nicky Ricada, the lawyer. No, I would say that when you're Amazon, when you're Twitch, Amazon, what the fuck ever, they're pooping out money, okay? They wipe with money. They don't care. When Disrespect does this thing, they're just like, God, we don't want any headlines. Shut this shit down. Sorry, you're out, dude. Try to avoid any controversy. We'll just give you the money we owe you. Bada bing, bada boom. Hands clean. We out. You know what I mean? It makes perfect sense to me that they would operate that way. That's a fucking corporation, a business, of course. Yeah. It's not confusing to me that they would want to cover it up, clean their hands of it, and get the fuck out. I don't know why other people don't get that.
What else would they do? You think they're gonna announce it to the world? Hey guys, we're firing Dr. Disrespect because this really bad idea we had, turns out a lot of people were using it in a predatory manner. Because that's the other factor to this, Danny. We can't just assume that he was the only adult whispering to minors on that platform. So there's that part too. Once you draw it out to light, who else has also been doing it, and how much worse could that have looked for Twitch? So, it may have been a little bit to cover their own ass too.
Maybe. You never know. See, like I said, I'm not getting hung up on that part like some people are online. Like, I could make sense of that in my brain, why they would operate that way, why they would hush, why they would pay them out. It all I could see a corporation behaving in that way. Sure, certainly. Disrespect with this is prior to his full statement. Okay. He's fucking trying to put out fires left and right here. Okay. Yeah. Still trying to do his whole career thing, without, getting canceled.
2-time fire department champ, by the way, Danny. Back to back.
Disrespect says, listen, I'm obviously tied to legal obligations from the settlement with Twitch, but I just need, there's nothing obvious about any of this fucking situation with Twitch, buddy. I mean, it's been a fucking cloud of fucking mystery and questions for years now. So no, there's the obvious part eludes me.
Yeah. It's obvious. It's obvious.
So anyways, I need to say what I can say since this is the fucking internet, okay? I didn't do anything wrong. All this has been probed. Are we probing minors too?
Oh,
and settled.
Damn.
Nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was found, and I was paid. Elden Ring Monday.
It's so weird when you could say things like, I didn't do it, but instead you say no wrongdoing was found and I was paid. It's weird. It's sort of like you're saying nothing everything illegal, but the one thing you could say that would make anyone actually believe you. But hey, Elden Ring on Monday, baby. I'm ready for it. Y'all know how great and entertaining an Elden Ring stream is with us. So I get it. I'd be focused on that too.
And he wants to keep saying these people say this. I feel like this is a TCAP regular thing. Where they're like, nothing illegal. No wrongdoing was done or whatever. It's like, well, you can do a lot of things that aren't illegal that are bad and not good and gross. You know, tons of things, in fact. So like, I don't know. Yeah, you didn't get nudes. You didn't solicit nudes from the minor, but I don't know if it's illegal necessarily to just have pervy conversations with the minor in DMs. I guess I don't know my
it's just talk.
I don't know my legalese. We need Chris Hansen on here or whatever, but
it's like, illegal if you do it on there.
He's you know, he's having some sort of inappropriate conversation with the minor, and he's said it in so many words. He's trying to dance around the you know, getting right to the point. He says, it's funny too, when we read the big one, he's like, I'm not one to fuck around. I get straight to the point. And it's like, all we're reading here is a bunch of him fucking around and trying not to get to the point.
Fifth gear, man. That's all we do, man. Pedal to the metal. We're redlining every day and every night, man. It's all we do. I'm full transparent all the time. Straight to business. You guys know me. You know me. Come on.
Well, enough of us talking. Okay, enough of us. Let's let Disrespect get on stream, try to play some Elden Ring, and tell us what's up. Okay, his last moments on stream, discussing him being fatigued by the internet, taking a break from streaming, and driving off into the sunset. Okay.
So glad we get to be here for it, Danny.
Me too.
I think more importantly,
iconic.
I think when I say step away, I'm gonna have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene.
Hold that thought.
I was gonna say, interesting thing you said there, buddy. We gotta talk to the Midnight Society. You gotta talk to the Midnight Society. If you didn't know, Disrespect has a game company that he is, I think he created it. He started the company. Midnight Society is what it's called.
I wonder it's got such a stupid name.
It was also creating that dumb game that we talked about, the
NFT bullshit game.
NFT bullshit game, yeah.
It's like, hey, chat, you know what would be great? A bullshit NFT Fortnite ripoff, dude. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be great. You're gonna be champs. You're gonna be champs with me, dude.
He's done it all. I'm sure he has crypto fucking tokens too, or whatever the fuck. He's got some crypto bullshit that he's doing. I'm almost certain.
Midnight Society sounds like a human trafficking ring. I'm gonna say it. It's either sounds like a street racing video game or an organization that steals women from airports. It's one of the two. So that better be a racing game they're making.
Allegedly.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that I still have Kev on the screen. Shit. I forgot. I didn't go full incognito with the doctor with all due respect.
Doctor with all due respect. You need to show a little respect to the doctor right here.
It's what I need to do. I mean,
what do I do?
Right? Take all the time you need, says Layer Cake. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I will.
Give me back my dog! Don't be a pussy. God damn it.
Layer Cake's a great movie, okay? It's fantastic. I'm
telling you, it's fatigue. It's
Daniel Craig before he was Bond. Layer Cake, phenomenal movie.
It's so funny to hear this. I love this clip.
It's got nothing to do with the fact that my life is crumbling before me. My house of cards obliterated to the wind.
Don't be a pussy. Come on, guys. Okay, I'm tired of you.
Eat your own ducks,
I'm not being a pussy.
We're not playing duck hunt anymore, okay? You can go get your own ducks. I'm tired, guys. That's why I'm playing Elden Ring.
I'm not a pussy. I'm straight to the point, okay? I don't dance around the topic, okay?
You guys know me. I'm honest with you about everything, including my hairline, all right?
And we get right into it, too. We cut the bullshit, okay?
Yeah. No 20-minute tangents over here.
Wanting to just kind of move away from the limelight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Move away where I can harass minors in private.
Damn, now what?
Champs.
mean, shit, there's
Talking to everybody like they're his
streamers.
stepson. Talking to everybody like they're his fucking like he's banging their mom, you know, like not quite married yet. He's not your stepdad yet, but he's like, you know what I mean, champs? I think it's time for me to take a break. You know what I'm saying,
I'm
champs?
gonna step away for a little bit.
Do you feel me, buddies? All my
You can watch right now.
young viewers.
It's getting old, yo.
Getting
What's
old,
getting
yo.
old? Get the break. Respect it, Doc. Okay, I appreciate that.
Okay.
What's getting old, Doc? What's getting old? What's getting old is I'm tired of hearing about you cheating on your poor fucking wife and ruining your fucking family constantly. That's getting old, okay? We already heard about it once.
You might be Dr. Disrespect online, but you should be Mr. Respects his wife at home.
Amateur, dude. What a fucking freak. Take care of your fucking wife and family, dude. Get off. Log the fuck off, dude. Quit DMing. Quit whispering. Quit fucking around, okay? The funny part about it all, not funny, it's just tragic and sad, and he's a fucking loser. You come on stream and did this whole thing before where he was dressed, he was out of the costume. He's in his hat and looking normal with a t-shirt. I'm gonna go away for a little bit, guys. You know,
take a break, champs. I'm tired. I'm exhausted from banging women that aren't my wife.
This, I mean, they say that some of this stuff, the initial one, the one that he went on stream, the rumor, which you can only trust rumors so far. So, like I said, it's a rumor. The rumor is that he went to TwitchCon and cheated on his wife.
Well, that's
how it got all found out.
That he was going to cheat on his wife again. What didn't what's his name? Cody Connors, not Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. Connors, whatever the guy
Cody
who
Connors.
accused Disrespect. Did he not say that the whisper conversation included Dr. Disrespect making plans to meet the minor at a convention? So he was about to do it again.
Yeah.
If what you're saying is true. Okay.
That's the thing, is that we don't know the finer details. So like the initial time that he cheated on his wife potentially could be this conversation with the minor that he's talking about. And it could have been that when they reference, oh, he was going to do it at a TwitchCon hookup thing, whatever, that it was this minor that he was meeting at TwitchCon. We don't have all the information to connect all those dots. It could be two separate situations here. And we're talking about two-timing, just like
two-time, back-to-back adultery champ, baby. TwitchCon Adulterer of the Year, 2017, 2018. How do you stop me? You can't. I'm the greatest. The absolute greatest.
So after all of this commotion between Cody Connors and the Jake Lucky thing, where Doctor decided to respond to this is Jake Lucky thing seems insignificant, right? But this is a big Twitter news guy sharing the news, and then Doc feeling, big enough that Doc knows who he is and sees it and was compelled to respond on there. So like, that was a big deal all in itself. He goes on stream, he makes his responses or whatever. I'm sure he's trying to escape, trying to get himself out of such a difficult situation here. But no, we won't let him get away with it, folks. Okay.
Nah.
Midnight Society, that one, the abductor company or whatever. The video game company, Midnight Society. They came out and said this: on Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy Beam. What a fucking name, by the way, Guy Beam.
Yeah, it's a. What is his real name? Like Herschel or something?
Never trust a guy. Never trust a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
100% retweet.
Guy Fieri? Never.
Guy Pierce?
Yep. Yeah. Even more so.
You're
never going to go to Flavortown with fucking Dr. Disrespect.
Well, maybe if you're a teenager.
Okay. So we assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved. And in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and as individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all the individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. Okay. So again, all of it has just been speculative. Cody says this. Doc says this in response. Doc says this on his Twitter. Doc says this on his stream. He's very vague, never to the point about any of it and trying to escape. But Midnight Society did their due diligence and found that there was malfeasance there somewhere and decided to separate with him. So I feel like that's fucking damning. Your own company comes out and says, oh, no. We're not going to stay with you anymore because of what we found. I mean, I feel like that's enough, information for me there. The company wants to cut ties with them because of what they found. And it's allegedly a minor thing. It's got to be bad, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, I was going to do a whole champs bit. This is all perjury. This is all hearsay. But no, they were very specific in how vague they were when they say things like, we assumed his innocence. And after talking to people that weren't him, I assume, because it didn't say all parties, but it sounds like we assumed he was innocent. We looked into it and we can't go forward. So it doesn't say exactly what happens, but it paints a decent picture to me. It might not be Bob Ross quality, but it's only a few happy little accents away, a few more trees in that landscape. And I think we know what the picture is.
So the head of the Midnight Society, okay,
change your name.
This guy, Robert Bowling, he had a statement as well. He says, this is a statement from me personally.
Oh, is that? Holy shit, bro. Thank you.
Not from, he wants to make it clear. Midnight Society said their thing. This is me personally. Okay.
That'd be like me having sending an email from Kev Nevick at Gmail saying, hi, my name's Kev Nevick. I fucking know, dude. I can read my own inbox. This is a statement from me personally. All right, boomer.
So Robert says, it does not reflect any of my companies and has not gone through any legal or PR approvals.
Probably a bad idea.
If you inappropriately message a minor, I cannot work with you. Period. I promise to only act on facts, and I did. That's the head of the gaming studio. I mean, fucking case closed, right? Whatever they found was bad. Inappropriately messaging a minor enough that the company says we cannot work with you. Your own company, your gaming studio. I mean, you couldn't get a more like damning there's not any. Your business partner of your company is like, fuck off, dude. We cannot do this. No way. Yeah, like it doesn't get any worse.
It's his own fault. He doesn't have enough Mizkifs in his group to run D for him.
Yeah, these guys were not willing to cover for him at all.
If you're gonna be a shady degenerate in business, make sure there's a handful of other degenerates that you work with so you can cover each other up. Why do you think us eggs run so deep? It's because we're all bald, so we can cover a lot of ground that way.
So let me get into this big ass statement here, okay? And then we'll get into some of the funnier stuff to result from this. Doc is going to give his big statement here, okay? And before I give you the important bits of that, I wanted to mention here, okay? We're about to read some of his big old statement. You can check it all out here up on our screen. But Doc did this inappropriate messaging with a minor. He's going to admit to it right here. we're going into this remembering that he has admittedly cheated on his wife before. Maybe it's a separate case. Maybe it's not. Could be two. Who knows? Okay. And then we also got another person. So Kevin won't be able to just say two if all of these are true. Back to back. Lena Love says, during that time in 2017 when he was cheating on his wife with not only me, a trans sex worker, but also another woman and texting a minor. So she's saying 3 here.
Damn.
She's saying bing, bang, boom.
He's playing his own version of Predator Bingo, huh?
He's about to get a fucking bingo.
Like zoinks.
He was exploiting me by making me give him cam shows and promises of partnerships. After the cam shows, he went ahead and blocked me. Okay.
He can't afford to pay for a cam girl.
Well, he didn't have to.
He probably can't have it. Probably can't have that on his credit card. Wife wouldn't like that. Who's this guy? Fucking Grant Amato? Look it up. All right, look it up.
So here's some of their conversation. Photo shoot tomorrow. Nervous. Well. Good luck from the doctor. I'm gonna try to get.
Whoa. Good luck.
I'm gonna try. Ready to get some sexy cosplay images. Then after I can punish you. Yeah, how so? Don't know. Have to get. What was that? Had to get a good strategy. We'll see. Still waiting. Yeah, I think one over soon. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, these messages are dumb. He's just fucking soliciting a fucking porn star.
Got no game about it either.
No game about it. I mean, he says, feeling like releasing one right now. Yummy. Should I let it go or hold on? Let it go. Spray it out. And then he says, I need something. So see, that's him soliciting nudes from a trans sex worker. Interesting. I wonder what Nickmercs has to think about that. With the he, she, they, them, it, in my DMs.
They got them attack helicopters on OnlyFans now. Goddamn.
Attack helicopter.
People think my jokes are old. And they are.
So all that going into this statement, okay? Keep all that in mind. Here it is, the big doozy, the big dump, the big doctor disrespect dump, the Twitch ban. Okay, let me get a chunk of this out, Kevin, and then we will continue forward here. Let it spray, baby. Let it loose. Well, here's our big old Twitch ban splooge. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. Quick statement here. Quick statement.
Cut the bullshit. I'm not about it.
Again, we say, let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. There's been a filter about this the whole time, dude. If there was no filter with you, we would have known it back in 2017 what the fuck happened. You would have said it then. No filter. You would have said, oh, I fucking talked to a minor, dude, and I got fired.
No filter on me, dude. I keep it 100. We go straight to 5th gear. Okay, that's how we do it here.
You've been filtering the whole time, dude. Do you know what any of this means? Has PUBG melted your fucking brain? Do you get what you're saying here?
I always play it straight, except for that one time.
Except for the biggest time in my life. Okay, one of the biggest, most pivotal moments in my life. That's the time I choose to not. Cut the bullshit anymore and get that filter.
Whispers.
Anyways, Twitch whispers, people. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about,
including my hairline.
I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now.
That's right.
He's gonna apologize to the Midnight Society. He's left a lot of people in the dark about what happened. He says we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. So we just read all of that Midnight Society and the head of Midnight Society say all that stuff about you don't associate with pedos, and then he says, "Oh, well, we decided together to have me step down." So you can believe who you want to believe there, I guess.
Choose your fighter.
Like, all of this is a lot of the typical things that people say, guys say when they get caught doing this stuff. It's like all of this. Somebody, he's got like the same person that Colleen Ballinger had write that song for her. He just decided to not bust out the ukulele and do it on a Twitter fucking block of text.
I just, the moment, nothing could be better than the moment on stream when Elden Ring finally transitioned from the loading screen as he's reading the text that I assume was from Midnight Society telling him he was being let go. And it's just this somber.
No, they decided
you guys
that
know
together.
the music. Yeah, exactly. That was them deciding it together while he was on a live stream.
Existential
Saying,
crisis.
You know how we do things. And then it was, hello, darkness, my old friend.
For real. And then here's the real heater, Kevin. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes.
Jesus. Why?
Okay, well, great video, Kevin. Good one here. Okay.
Yeah, it's been over. Yeah, like and subscribe, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. See you later.
Doc's done. I brought the people their their evidence. Okay. If you want any evidence beyond the guy saying that he did it himself, he says, "I did it. Yes, I did it." That's enough, right? He says,
"Don't you lump me in with those other pedophile. I mean, don't lump me in with one of them pedophile deals. I hate those people because I hate myself."
So, the answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. They were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned into too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. So here, Kevin, let me put it this way for the people out there with kids and children or whatever. Imagine this. Imagine your 17-year-old kid, okay? In high school, you already got to deal with their bullshit all the time anyways, okay? And you hear that they were inappropriately messaging Dr. Disrespect. And you say, what could they have possibly said in those DMs? And we just saw what he was saying in that other lady's DMs. So it says, in the direction of being inappropriate. So Dr. Disrespect didn't say to your kid, "Hey, show me your tits," or whatever, and get a tit pic. But he did say, "I'm about to blow. Should I bust? I need some help." You know, if we saw the conversation he had with that other lady, it's like, is that the kind of conversation he had? Because we even said like, "Oh, well, this is kind of, it's whatever, generic, horny conversation." But that was an adult that he was having those ones with. Now imagine it's your child and they're having the same kind of just horny conversation or whatever. Are you going to be happy about your kid talking to a 30-plus-year-old, 37, I think he was at the time, year old man? Oh, should I hold on to it or should I let it go? Let's let it go. Like what? Like what? That's the kind of conversations he's having with these people. So that's the kind of conversation I'm imagining that he had with this fucking kid, okay? So all of y'all that can't take the answer is yes as enough evidence, you want him to go into more detail like he did in those other DMs, right? You want to see that where he tells the minor he's holding his nut before he blows it.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need any more. That's it. All y'all that want to ask for, let's wait for, what more evidence do you need? The guy said it. You've seen what he's done before. I feel like it's a wrap, okay? He also says here, let's not forget before we move on to the aftermath here. Where is it? They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right.
You never get rid of me, dude. I'm a pest. I'm a menace.
You'll never get rid of him. He will always be in the whispers, always messaging minors, okay? You'll never get rid of him.
Daddy's hide your daughters because Dr. Disrespect ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. When do some of these people
I ain't no petty filer.
You should leave. You should leave. The good thing to do would be remove yourself now. You're done. You're done. If you were a good person, cut the bullshit, you know, whatever, or you're trying to be at least, you're done at this point. You're done because they can't get rid of me. What the fuck he said? I'm not going anywhere. Dude, you were messaging minors. You need to go somewhere. Away. You don't need to be a creator with that much influence where you can just message any fucking underage person you want and get them to do what you want, okay? No,
I'm just reaching out to Zerka and Heel Mike. We're going to start our own streaming service.
What did he say? Minors? Underage? I love them.
I love them. You don't like it? Leave. Leave. I love them. I love them. Okay.
Okay. And one more for you. The final update, the breaking news. Okay.
Ooh,
aside from his whole garbage conversation on Twitter there you saw, the breaking news of the stream. Dr. Disrespect knew the victim he was messaging was underage and indicated to them it was no problem. A former Twitch employee confirmed. Okay. This is Rolling Stone. And this is Slasher, the other employee that has been talking about all this. According to Slasher's report, Dr. Disrespect not only knew that he was talking to a minor, but his conversations with her got more explicit after learning her age. So that means that, oh, the whole I'm holding on to it. Should I let it go? Yeah, let it go. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's worse than that. And it got worse than that after he found out that she was a young girl. Okay. So I'm not going anywhere. You need to go to fucking jail. Okay. They need to check that fucking hard drive. If you ask me, Chris Hansen already told you to take a seat at the top. Okay. We already knew it was bad enough then. And we had to go through all this fucking bullshit to get to here.
Put him in that same jail that hosts Jared Fogle and Daniel Larson. Put the three of them in a bunk and live stream it. Raise some money for charity.
So let's get into the
back-to-back top bunk champ. Okay, 2 nights in a row, I defeated Jared Fogle and Daniel Larson to assert my dominance to sleep on the top bunk while those two spooned each other in the bottom bunk.
God, imagine that. Imagine ending up with any of those people that you just named as like your bunkmate.
Next season of Fish Tank, dude. Just let Sam Hyde decide what those three fuckers have to do in prison for a month.
Whoa. Okay. So,
dude, that's that. We're printing money with that.
We're printing money. Sam, you know, we better get some royalties or something for that one. Okay.
Good
but
day,
we've got the defenders. Okay. We've got the defenders showing up here. What can we do to save our boy? The doc. I love how people call him the doc. What are we going to do to save the doc?
Yep.
Well, Nickmercs knows what's going on here, okay? Nickmercs will save the doc, okay? This is Nickmercs' first statement. I love how these guys that aren't even involved with the situation make multiple statements on the situation.
Well, it hurts me personally, you know. It's a personal thing. I got to talk about it. I got to make sure I get engagement off of it. Otherwise, did it even happen?
Right. I mean, that's how they build. That's how they behave. All these motherfuckers. That's how all of them behave. This fucking Nickmercs dude is like, if I can't be transphobic and a freak in defense of Doc for this and get me some clout while I'm at it, I gotta, and I gotta do it. I gotta go with multiple videos, okay? Because one's not enough anymore, okay? Juicing the numbers.
I'm guessing in this video he accuses Doc of being trans, right? Is that he's like, oh, I didn't know, guys. None of us knew Dr. Disrespect was trans. And it's like, no, dude.
It is hilarious you say that though, Kevin, because you see here, Dr. Disrespect got, one of the most recent people that came forward was a trans sex worker. And here is Nickmercs, one of Doc's closest friends, one of the people affected by this the most online. And you'll see the funny part about Disrespect hitting up trans sex workers. I wonder what Nickmercs would think about that. Let's hear.
Yo.
Yeah, he's the last living Neanderthal. We really want
look,
to
I open Twitter. Bunch of my mentions are he, they, she, hey, they, fucking. I identify as a helicopter. God damn it.
Look at that neck, though.
And I thought my jokes were old.
Here, let me stop screen this, okay?
Yeah, please.
Do me like a full screen, okay? Like sit up straight for me, Kev. Just do a normal. Give me like a measure here. How much of your neck do you think you can get? Like how much? I got a good, chunk here. Maybe a fist's worth of a neck.
I'll just say this, Danny. It's bigger than other things I've measured on my body.
We won't go into any detail there, but I just think that that's an interesting game that Nickmercs could play with us. Checking that out.
Oh, it's definitely bigger than Nickmercs' neck. Just so we're all clear, okay?
I got double this motherfucker's neck, dude. This guy in 10 years is Big Ed, bro. He's gonna be a fat, washed up fucking Goomba on fucking TLC or something.
Yeah, intellectually he's there.
He's already there.
He's already there.
He, she, they attack helicopter.
And I seen the couple tweets about the doc.
The doc.
The doc.
I'm as taken back as a lot of you guys are, okay? But the fact remains that these are some crazy accusations. Crazy. Big time accusations. And until we know more, until we know them as fact, until they've been proven with evidence, what are we talking about? What's anybody talking about? As far as the leave little
why you're
kids
walking
alone
around
stuff,
your garage.
this doesn't make it any further from the truth. Leave little children out of your shit. Have a nice day.
So
hey,
remember
streamers,
that.
Leave them kids alone.
Remember that. Leave the kids out of your shit, huh? Wow. I'm glad that's so important to you, Nick. Now I have to say this is prior. So this is when Cody Connors came out with the thing. People were talking about it, speculating, whatever. This was his first response. Now, here is Nickmercs' second response, okay? The second clout grab he can get here. Same style, okay? Don't expect any cinematography here, but Nickmercs hears or reads Dr. Disrespect's giant Chomo paragraph and decides to come out with another statement.
Yo, checking in. I'm seeing everything on Twitter, and I read through Doc's tweet, and in that very tweet, he basically confirms that
he's a Chomo.
He was texting an underage girl.
Chomo.
Went weird times, and look.
Say it.
Just to be blunt and straightforward, man. That's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right?
How brave. You're so brave.
And I can't support it. Hang on, honey. Doing this, talking to Twitter. I can't support it. I can't defend it.
Do you just pull a slug? Is that his fake girlfriend throwing shoes at him?
Oh,
hey, honey. Sorry. Hey, guys. I'm just talking to all my fans. I'm making a video that nobody needs or ever asked for.
He's
sorry, honey.
He's
walking around shirtless in my property.
Don't splash me, babe. Okay, I'm trying to talk to Twitter about Dr. Disrespect being a Chomo.
She hates it when I have to give my fans attention instead of her. She wants me all to herself because I'm
she's so
the
wet.
Last living Neanderthal.
She's so wet in that pool there.
Look at that dominant brow, dude. This ain't a joke anymore. I think he really is. We need to put him in a lab. Investigate for science.
Look at the neck, though.
What
Look at
neck?
it.
Where?
Ah.
Show it to me, Danny. Pin the tail on the neck. You couldn't.
He's got a hot dog bun growing back there.
God damn. Yeah, you're right, dude. In 3 years, this guy will be putting mayonnaise in his hair.
Oh, Nickmercs, the fucking Big Ed follow up, dude. We got to get TLC on this shit, okay? What was the show that Big Ed was on? What was that called?
I don't even know. He was on 90 Day Fiance. That's what
we need.
All of this disgustingness.
10 years, Nickmercs, great candidate for 90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance, but instead he's in a cell with Dr. Disrespect, Jared Fogle, and Daniel Larson.
There you go. There's your 4 horsemen of the apocalypse or whatever.
Whichever two decide to marry each other get to leave prison.
Look, the boys and I are torn up over it too, man, because we played a lot of games with the guy and it feels a little weird, but what can you do, you know? So I just wanted to update you guys on my thoughts.
So sorry for you.
And I mean, look, I hope
tell that to your wife who's looking for you.
He sounds like he's
dude,
victimized himself almost. He's like,
I'm a victim here too, guys.
We played video games and now it's a little weird.
Not really sure how to feel right now. I feel betrayed. Dude, I just want to tell you guys my thoughts and my feelings. Tell them to your poor, unfortunate wife that is clearly in need of some attention from you while you're in your driveway making your 3rd fucking Twitter video about it so you can make $11 from Elon. Hang on, babe. I got to tell Twitter about my thoughts and feelings. That's what your wife is for. Numb nuts. Jesus. Aren't you late for a Geico commercial? So easy a caveman could do it. I know nobody 20 years or younger understands that joke. Probably 30.
They all look like cavemen, though. TimTheTatman has given his response.
God damn.
If he knew it was a minor and those messages were being sent, I cannot support that. Tell him, TimTheTatman.
Wow, this is absolutely insane, bro. Everything I'm
seeing. Bro, okay. Come on, bro.
Bro, it's absolutely insane, dude. It's fucking, it's wild, dude. It's so fucking like, dude.
This motherfucker can't even put a shirt on to talk about his best friend being a pedophile.
My thing is, if you can't form sentences together quickly one after another, maybe write your thoughts down. Oh, bro, this is insane. Bro. Or if you're gonna like, this is a pre-record. He did not go live. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I haven't done multiple takes on some kind of intro but like, just do that.
We've done the same stream right now like 3 times already.
Yeah. We're finally got, it's like being in band. We get 58 minutes and we fuck something up, and Danny's like, okay, we got to start from the beginning. Got to redo the whole thing until we get it right. Hips and nips, or I'm not eating. But yeah, man, I don't understand these people that don't fucking put any effort into, like, whatever, dude, whatever.
It's charming, okay?
If this guy didn't cover his entire body in tattoos, I don't think anyone would care what his thoughts were on anything. But apparently he's a dope Call of Duty player, right? Maybe. What does Nickmercs play? Is it Call of Duty?
Yeah, they all play Call of Duty. And when they get a little too homophobic, they get their skin taken away. So,
that's right.
TimTheTatman's probably been through it. He's had his skin taken away and then put back in the store a couple times for, calling somebody the F slur or something. I mean, I don't know. I'm disparaging this man.
So they know how Doc feels now that everybody's pulling him out of their video games and the San Francisco 49ers are no longer affiliated with him. I'm sure all of these companies are just overreacting. That is a possibility. We got to, maybe the corporations they're just knee jerking it, Danny.
Wait, what did you say about San Francisco and 40 miners?
Oh, sports.
That's not my joke. I stole
that. Sports. Oh, nice.
I saw that one on Twitter. Yeah, you wouldn't getting that out of me. That's almost a Harles Barkley joke, if you know who I'm talking.
Honest streamer, dude. I didn't think y'all existed. That's wild.
All right, Tim. Do you got anything else to say to us?
TimTheTatman Taylor.
I have known Doc for a while now. We've played games for years, and
He's smiling about
seeing
reminiscing.
everything that is spiraling right now is a
Everything
very
is spiraling
difficult
right
thing
now, dog.
for me
It's so
personally.
difficult. Why? Oh yeah, because we care
And I'm
about
sure for a
fucking
lot of y'all out there.
how. Yeah, that's so weird. They're all like trauma bonding over guys. This dude that we wasted all these hours with watching him play video games. Like it turns out he's a fucking chomo, dude. Doesn't that hurt? I don't know, man. Like it's wild to me how low the bar is. Like I could understand maybe if somebody made a ton of art that inspired you or something where you're like, man, I can't believe
I really
my
like that
favorite
guy.
musician is a chomo or something. I don't know.
Can't
Like,
believe Quentin Tarantino is a fucking chomo after all those feet and stuff.
yeah, I was gonna say, what am I
feet
acting like
stuff.
I'm pretending for? Danny and I have gone through it. Quentin Tarantino exists. But you didn't see us make videos like, oh, I'm hurt. I'm so hurt personally because this person that I didn't know turned out to be a bad person. Oh man, yeah, man. I grew up on your Twitch streams, bro. It's just man, I'm just an old boomer, Danny. That's all it is. I could not relate. I know for a fact if I was 8 years old and Twitch streaming was a thing, my broke ass would have been watching it all day so I could watch people play the games I couldn't afford.
And you'd
But
be
it's just-
crying right now.
I'd be crying, dude. I'd be beside myself, and I would need TimTheTatman to let me know that it's okay, that we're all a little hurt.
You'd only cry for a little bit though until you sent your DMs with Dr. Disrespect to Drama or whatever, and then got a bunch
Well,
of
yeah, and I'd also have a random alert from a Colleen Ballinger or something, so that'd get me pretty hyped.
You're on the cuties group chat.
No doubt, dude. Back when I had hair, look out for me, dude. I was a walking statutory rape case. Oh god, that was a bad joke. Man.
I think for me,
Whoopsie.
I know a lot of you are asking, Tim, what are you feeling? Tim, what are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm
Really?
wondering, Tim.
Really?
My bottom line, I think, is
That guy's up his own
If
ass. A lot of you guys are like,
what
Tim,
he is
how you feel
saying,
about the
where
Dr.
he
Dis
said
stuff, dude?
that he was messaging a minor and it would sometimes lead to teeter on inappropriate.
Jesus, you see how
If
many fucking
he
extra
knew-
words are they adding to walk around it? He was texting this minor and he was
Soften
saying
the
that,
blow.
like, sometimes it would maybe teeter on, maybe like, have you ever been in a 4th and goal situation, when the ball, like, it crosses the front of the goal line, but it doesn't
Hey.
actually cross. All he did, bros, he crossed the plane of pedophilia. He didn't actually like go full. He just every once in a while he'd cross that threshold, dude. The officials would have to review it. They'd have to take a closer look, and upon further review, yes, in fact, he's a fucking pedophile. Why, Jesus, if this dude were on the other side, you got the quartering out here making tweets like, well, if Dr. Disrespect came out as trans, all his problems would be forgiven. Meanwhile, you have this dude doing that exact meme. Doing the exact, oh, well, because it's my homie, like, it's not that it's just, well, every once in a while he would maybe, insinuate that perhaps a young teenager should meet him at a hotel in California. I don't know. Just teetering on the line of, so maybe, I don't know, a little smidge of pedophilia.
Hey, Dr. Disrespect's the one that said he cuts the bullshit and gets straight to the point, okay? Not TimTheTatman.
Which is always true. As soon as someone lets you know, let me be honest, bro, or I'm going to cut through the bullshit. As soon as someone tells you I'm going to cut through the bullshit, all you're getting is nice, chopped up and cut, processed bullshit. That's all you're getting.
If Tim really wants to cut the bullshit, he could maybe stand to cut a few cheeseburgers while he's at it.
You did it. Well, you didn't have to do it, but you did
Yeah,
it. I fucking respect it, Danny.
I'm
I
cutting
do.
the bullshit. Okay.
I do. If this man had any form of impulse control, he'd be a lot better off, wouldn't he? That's right.
I'll show you how to cut the bullshit, Tim.
That was a minor. And those were the messages being sent.
That was a minor.
I cannot support that.
So, okay. 1 minute and 13 seconds, baby. We got to it. We got to it. Okay. It only took a minute, but he
So
finally
brave.
said, I can't support it.
So brave.
Okay? Can't
My
support
God.
it. Can't support Doc after a
A
minute
beacon.
of fluff.
A pillar in our industry, Danny. Someone we can all aspire to be like. We may never reach that mountaintop, but God damn it, if we all aim to be just a fraction of what Tim the Tatman is, what a wonderful world it would be.
So you actually said there while we were watching old Tim the Tatman something about the quartering. And can you tell me or try to explain to me what the fuck this means, okay? The Surf says, in a now deleted tweet, the quartering replied to Dr. Disrespect admitting that he was inappropriately messaging a minor with the words firm handshakes, okay? This is a Discord notification, just so you can see the whole tweet for proof. Blah, blah, blah. Cut the fucking bullshit. I DM'd a minor, and the quartering says firm handshakes. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
Means that the last time old Jeremy got mad at his wife for going out to get pizza without him. You know, we all know what happened 2 times ago. He pissed in his basement.
Waffle stomped the shit into his drain.
But this time, when he found out his wife went to the Pizza Hut all-you-could-eat buffet and stayed after close, if you know what I'm saying, he decided he would go in. He would go into his audience online, knowing that you would have to be a minor to think that the quartering was intelligent, and so he knows that all of his audience are either minors or people that are on government watch lists. And so he just said, okay, let me go cruising for a little attention. And that's what that sounds like to me, Danny. Now, I must say, everything I just said was in satire. It was in jest. It was an absolute joke. If you're listening to this, Jeremy, we are friends. Don't sue me. You wouldn't want to sue a friend. I, too, have peed in a basement drain. Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know it?
I've just never heard.
It was 20 years ago, but I did it.
I've never heard anybody use this like this, say firm handshakes, if it's like some kind of. I just don't. What? It just sounds like he's a pedo. Now I think that Jeremy's a pedo.
That's just now? Just now was what did it? I just want to be clear about that.
Well, you know, I've had my thoughts. Okay, I'll say that. But yeah. When you reply firm handshakes to this, honestly, I can't even tell you what that means. But if I had to surmise, if I had to dig deep and be like, brain, what the fuck this firm handshakes means? It sounds like he's doing this, doing the arm and arm, the quartering here, Dr. Disrespect here, pedophilia here, baby, right in the center.
And like,
what else?
That meme, coincidentally, Danny, comes from what movie? Do you know what movie that meme comes from?
No, what is that?
You son of a bitch. It is when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers' characters meet in Predator.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
I rest my case.
Oh my God.
Ladies and eggs.
So is that what it meant? Is that what it meant then? Jeremy is playing like fucking 4D chess and he's making weird jokes that nobody would get except for us. We knew firm handshakes meant the meme. Okay, him and Dr. Disrespect joining on the pedophilia. He knew that Kevin would be like, oh, you know what movie that's from? Predator. Boom. He knew. It's 8D chess.
8-inch chess.
8-inch chess. I mean, fuck the quarter.
I mean, 8-bit chess.
Loser. What a fucking loser, dude. You couldn't get much worse than that. So we're not going to get much worse than that. We're going to get better than that, okay? Here's a good one. A fun one, okay? We're not going to be... no, you'll like this one, Kevin. I promise.
Sorry for the ear job there, gang. Didn't mean to slap my mic.
Why don't you slap this mic? Woo! Dr. Disabled is live.
Yeah.
Look at that cosplay, dude. Oh my!
Has he been waiting for this?
Yeah.
It kind of seems like maybe Ricky knew something.
What did you know, Ricky?
He had these things locked and loaded.
Is he a former Twitch employee too?
Maybe he just got some spicy DMs from the doc.
Spicy DMs. He knew. He's like, Doc hit him up one day. He's like, you kind of look like a child.
He was like, hey, Ricky, I'm about to come. Should I hold it?
If you go and crawl on the ground on all fours like you do in your videos sometimes, I can kind of imagine that maybe you're too young, you know. Here we go. We've got a clip from the Dr. Disabled stream here just to send us off in good spirits. Here it is.
Hello, you're on the air. It's not Ricky. It's Dr. Disabled.
Okay, Dr. Disabled.
Yeah.
You recommending me Back to the Future?
Wait, how old are you?
And I watched it.
How old are you?
11.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh. That's gonna go on my record. That's gonna go on my 11. Oh God. Oh.
Whoopsie.
Stupid fucking mistakes, man.
I mean, I think it would have went a lot better for Dr. Disrespect if that's how it went down rather than how it really went down.
We're just going to get it straight to 5th gear, champs. Take calls from minors.
That's what he's going to do. His big blowout stream coming back to streaming is going to be YouTube. And he's like, 18 or under calls. We're taking all the call in from all of my minor fans. Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to have all my minor fans tell you just how great I really am. Okay, they've all had conversations with me. They all have proof that I'm just a great guy. And we've got them here tonight to call in and clear my name.
And here's this statement from my lawyer, Uncivil Law, who will let you know that if you are under 18, you cannot come into the studio for pizza casserole. But if you are within state lines, we'll talk.
We'll talk, okay? Hey, just saying, Dr. Disrespect. If you're anywhere near Uncivil Law, he's got some pizza casserole, and I'm sure he'd love to have a chat, okay? You, Ricada, Uncivil, the Quartering, maybe you invite over. You know, you guys could all invite Nickmercs and fucking Tim the Tatman, Toolman Tatman. Okay, invite them all, baby. You guys can all get in your Twitch whispers and see what's up. How about that?
Do it.
Do it.
Look out for the new stream. What would they call that? Sick, maybe, instead of kick?
Sick
I'm telling
instead
you.
of kick.
We got Dr. Disrespect. We got Heel Mike. I love him. I love Dr. Disrespect. I love him. You got John Zerka, who's over here like, I don't think Dr. Disrespect did anything illegal in Canada. I'm used to Canada rules, which he was wrong about, by the way.
He's like, all Dr. Disrespect did was talk to a lady, to a little girl in some DMs, dude. He's an amateur. I got him coming over to my house, and I'm bear hugging him on my couch.
Dude, I'm Frenching him on futons on live stream, bro. Get on. There are levels to this shit. You're on 1, I'm on 2.
They're gonna have to show him the ropes, I guess.
What we need is a
Show 'em
diss
the
track.
bars, the cell
Doc not
bars.
like us. Doc not like us.
Yeah, right. Isn't there one? I swear.
I think there is one. I think I shared it in Discord. Somebody used, I don't know if they used an AI, but yeah, it's essentially the They Not Like Us beat with some Dr. Disrespect specific lines. There's probably multiple ones out there, if I'm being honest with you.
It's Pat God. It's Pat God. So let's get a little taste of Pat God on the way out, okay, Kevin?
Yeah.
It's been great humiliating Dr. Disrespect, okay? I appreciate you being here with me tonight. Let's play him out, Chris Hansen.
Woo!
Hey, disrespecting kids up on the beat. Oh, beat those trying to pick plans for them seats. Grow 40-year-old man steady acting like a freak coat. Age and consent, you was operating beat low. The 2-time man. Now your parents tell me how you was a dad, but you act like mini lad. Now you going on. You was acting paper. You a letter desperation with your wife got no relations. You done fucked up, got a face and sending whispers in your basement. Think your brain need a replacement. You the doctor obsessing over a kid like Mr. Doctor. Shut up, doctor, but it's